Welcome, dopamine. Susan Scarlett, Dr. Robert Cochran. Robert Cochran, PhD. That's so much fun to say that. It's fun to see it on my. Yeah, there it is.
It
I bet that was a gift from somebody.
was my brother-in-law very kindly. And
very, very cool.
I was
Very
telling the
cool.
story the other day my mom about something, and I could see whenever it comes up, and I just brought up, oh, someone said Dr. Robert Cochran. This, she kind of stops and goes, and just there's this huge beam of pride. And I have to tell you, I mean, we talk a lot about Parkinson's, obviously here. Parkinson's is not the only thing going on in anybody's life, right? For you, I mean, a double breast cancer survivor. We've talked a lot about mental health challenges on both sides of our family. My mom being one of those people with bipolar and a breast cancer survivor herself. And this bipolar thing is so tough because I know she wants to be out. And, as is evidenced by our amazing trip to Disney, where there she was and she was so present. And I mean, that hug she gave me at the finish line, I so wish I had a picture of that because that's one of the most present moments I've seen from her in 20 plus years. And
Wow.
today I gave a presentation for the first time, about a month since that, which was so fun. Slideshow plus some video clips, our story of that weekend. And she made it all the way to Orlando for the trip, but she couldn't make it up one flight to go see the slide presentation this afternoon.
Hmm.
And that's, the bizarre nature of bipolar. And, you
The
know, I,
profound level
yeah,
of,
it's not my area of study. And so I don't know it nearly as well as I know Parkinson's. I mean,
and you
you've
know what I
experienced
can,
bipolar in your life too.
yeah.
Is it
And
that much of a mystery to you?
what I see for you is it lands as a heart issue. It hurt, it's you're disappointed, you're sad.
I miss my mom.
Yeah.
She's still alive, and yet she's missing out on so many things that we would call that would determine life. You know,
Yes. And in those moments, maybe she needs what she needs, that quiet time
yeah.
by herself.
Oh, there's
In
no judgment. I'm just
Yeah.
expressing my sadness. This
Yeah.
isn't, I mean, trust me, this has been around for long enough. I'm not angry at her anymore. I'm
No,
sad.
no.
There was a time I was angry.
Yeah, and in my life, yes, and frustration at the incomprehensible reality of it.
That's the word. It doesn't make, if you try to approach it logically, you'll hurt yourself trying to wrap yourself around it. It
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
yeah, yeah, and I, I, I hate to see your sadness. You're hurt, and because I live with it too. I do understand.
Well, and you have an interesting relationship with my mom, one that I very much enjoy, much like my Aunt Linda, her sister-in-law, my father's sister. You two already having that relationship, you and my Aunt Linda. You and my mom, when meet in space, have a very easy, loving friendship that feels decades old, right?
Yes, very much like mine with you, and mine with Linda.
Yep.
There's just this natural connection. And
Very,
my
yeah.
experience with your mom is probably very much like yours, and very much like mine with my daughter. When they're not present, they can't answer the phone. They can't show up.
No. The simplest thing, and pursuing it, like you said, is probably the biggest fool's errand there is. There's really only acceptance, and you know, love's here, whatever's here when you're ready for it. If you're not, then biggest hope and desire is safety, and
Question.
when you're
You know
ready.
how as a parent sometimes we'll say, like, I did the best I could, or as anybody, you know, would you say that they're doing the best they can
Who's
in
they?
your mom, my daughter? People who are
That's one of those, as we approach our 5 minutes, that's one of those pit of hell questions.
in other words, you're glad that 5 minutes is here. The gong is going to go
I
off.
release it with love and wish her the best. That's your daily dose.